Well, at the end of the school year, young people and their science projects take over the White House, and several North Texas students were there. So just back from his trip to D.C. is Alex Sparita from Plano. Good morning, Alex.
Hi.
This is really exciting. So in terms of this whole journey and being able to go to the White House, how'd this all come about?
Last year around this time I entered the Google Science Fair. I'd taken place in Dallas regional and district science fairs. And I just entered to see if I could maybe be a regional finalist or something. And then they ended up picking me as a global finalist, so I was pretty excited. I went to the finals in September, and then I think a month back, they asked me if I wanted to go to the White House for a science fair, and I said, sure.
And who says no to that? And look, we're looking at these pictures of you at the White House. What was that experience like?
It was just, it was amazing. I had no idea why they picked me, but
let's prove it to everybody. Tell me about what you created, because this is something that does have a real-world application. Tell everybody what this is.
So I made a propulsion system for underwater vehicles, and I have it right here. And it's based off of the way that squid move underwater with jet propulsion. And so I built this, and I was thinking of some applications for it. So there are a couple applications, for example, in marine biology or in possible military applications, because propellers aren't like anything found in nature.
Sure.
They have a certain noise signature that they make, but a propulsion system that's inspired by squid wouldn't have that noise signature. So to the fish in the water, it would sound like a squid, not like a man-made object.
And they wouldn't know what it was.
Exactly. So that could take out, it could kind of evade sonar or different kinds of detection.
Show everybody how this works.
So it brings in water through this hole in the front called the mantle into a bladder, which I have right here. And then I used compressed air to compress the bladder, just to squeeze it. And then I have a valve here, so the water doesn't go back in that way, and it goes out through the back, and that'll propel it forwards. I got speeds of about 60 centimeters per second, so that's about 2 kilometers an hour, which isn't bad for a prototype.
Not at all. And so in terms of real-world application, I know you had said that this could work for oil spills and cleanup and such.
Yeah. I was actually thinking of possibly like a new propulsion, kind of an extension to this, where because it uses the water around it to propel itself, I could put a filter in here inside of the bladder, and then it would kind of bring in dirty water and then filter out the oil or any other pollution and then push out clean water. So it kind of cleans the water as it goes.
Fascinating. Alex, thank you. He is only 14 years old. Yeah, the rest of us better get on it. This is quite the experiment we have here. Thank you so much for coming on, and congratulations on all of your success.